Channing Curtis.
Glad to be here with you. I'm Tim Pham. Let's check in with Cody Proctor in the Weather Center. She's filling in for meteorologist Thomas Patrick this morning. Cody, happy Friday to you and happy Friday to everyone at home. We made it to the weekend.
Happy Friday to all of you guys. And as we get you started for your Friday, it's been a little busy somewhat on our Doppler radar. You can see that we've actually been picking up some showers across parts of our region, as well as some isolated thunderstorms moving through relatively quick at a pretty nice pace this morning. Here's what we're seeing that currently right now. Mostly that's tracking around northern Idaho at the moment, kind of moving into Montana, where we're seeing some lightning strikes being seen on our Doppler at the moment. But up in the higher elevations for others, it's pretty quiet for the most part. We are seeing some partly sunny skies. Temperatures at the Spokane airport currently at 63 degrees. The winds are coming out of the south at 10 miles per hour this morning. So we're going to watch those thunderstorms a bit this morning, because even though we've had a late fire season, it's still fire season. We're still seeing some pretty dry areas, as well as a lot of fuel because of the rainfall we received earlier this season. Temperatures right now to get you started for your day. Mostly in the 60s, low 70s. Good morning, Moses Lake. You're at 68 degrees, 55 for you, Sandpoint. And for our hour-by-hour forecast, expect that sunshine to stay with us for most of the day, tracking up into the upper 80s for your forecast. The weekend, looking to be around our seasonal average for tomorrow, might be in the low 90s for Sunday, but get ready for the next 7 days. Next week could be a warm one, to say the least. Back to you.
Well, local fire marshals and fire departments are enacting new burn restrictions starting today. The restrictions are aimed at reducing wildfires that are caused by people. Now, these restrictions include a ban on most outdoor recreational fires, including campfire or backyard fire pits. Now, fires and barbecues and other outdoor devices with a chimney are permitted. However, open burning of fields and yard waste are also prohibited. Violators could face a misdemeanor charge.
While the season has had a slow start, fire districts in Spokane County are hard at work trying to get new members and volunteers. If you take a look at Spokane County Fire District 10's Facebook page, you can see several postings asking for volunteers to join them in protecting the community. The Deputy Fire Chief Don Malone says the department received a grant which helped pay for the added advertising, but getting volunteers is a year-round job for fire crews.
A lot of our volunteers that come to work with us, they're looking for full-time career jobs as well. So a lot of times we'll train them, we'll get them up, we'll get them in their EMT, we'll get them on shifts, and they're only here for a couple years until they get hired off somewhere else. So it's kind of a revolving door.
So Malone says right now Fire District 10 has about 15 career firefighters and around 60 volunteers, but the ideal number would be even higher at around 75. Well, fires are not the only concern when the weather gets hot. We've already seen several people drown in our area rivers and lakes.
And that includes a 14-year-old who drowned in the river at Corbin Park last weekend. And now authorities are warning people about the dangers of that popular swimming hole. So this morning, KRIM 2's Malia Kamal joins us live from Corbin Park to tell us more about what swimmers need to know. Good morning, Malia.
Good morning. Yes, it's been hot lately, and it makes it to where people would just want to cool off. One of the ways they do that is by jumping into the water. But, the water might look calm right now. It might look low, but authorities are warning swimmers to not jump in, or anyone that wants to take just to cool off. Now, they say that in the last 12 years, each year they have someone drown. Now, the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department dive team is urging the public to stay out of the water here at Corbin Park in Post Falls. This is according to our partners from the Coeur d'Alene Press. Now, according to the department, the dive teams respond to numerous drownings at this popular recreation spot, where large red signs warn of a strong undertone and a current. Now, Sergeant Ryan Millers has worked at the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office dive team for more than a decade. He says that every year someone drowns. And in June of 2020, there were 2 men that drowned within a 24-hour period of each other. Miller adds that each part of the shore comes with its own hazards. The east side is all jagged, it's slippery rock, where closer to the boat launch there's weeds and underwater debris which create a difficult terrain. Now, if you must enter the water, you're advised to have safety gear such as a helmet or vest, just as a precaution. But the best thing that they're saying that people should do is just not enter the water. In Post Falls, Malia Kamal, KRIM 2 News.
The eighth and second primetime hearing on the January 6th assault wrapped up last night.
Now, the committee focused on former President Trump's inaction as rioters violently stormed the Capitol. Now, we learned that former President Trump dispatched the crowd to Capitol Hill in heated rally remarks at the ellipse behind the White House. Committee member Elaine Luria said that within 15 minutes of leaving the stage, the former president knew that the Capitol was under attack. Retired Police Sergeant Mark Robinson testified that Trump was well aware of the number of weapons in the crowd of his supporters, but wanted to go regardless.
No, the only description I received was that the president was upset and that was adamant about going to the Capitol, and there was a heated discussion about that.
Vice Chair Liz Cheney said the January 6th Select Committee is going to hold more hearings in the fall. However, they have not set any dates just yet.
At 7:07, it's time for your morning rush. More news in less time. Idaho State Police are looking for a missing 76-year-old man in Boundary County. Take a look. Police say Robert Wayne Swindle was last seen on Wednesday. He is 6'1" and weighs around 160 to 175 pounds. He was last seen wearing dark-colored jeans, but maybe shirtless and shoeless. If you have any information on his location, you are asked to call the Boundary County Dispatch at the number there at the bottom of your screen. Spokane police arrested a woman in connection to a deadly drive-by shooting earlier this month. Police say they arrested 32-year-old Stacy Gerber for second-degree murder in the death of Michael Mattern. Mattern was shot and killed near North Belt Street and West Everett Avenue in early July. Last night, fire rescue crews pulled the body of at least one person from Latah Creek in Spokane. The body was found near the Sunset Boulevard Bridge. Police are currently investigating how that person ended up in the water. And an arrest was made in the deadly shooting that took place near the House of Charity on Sunday. Wesley Goings was arrested in Missoula for second-degree murder. The shooting happened in downtown Spokane. One person died at the scene. Another person was shot and injured. Police say some type of fight led up to that shooting. Goings will be brought back to Washington to face charges. And that's a look at your morning rush.
Sentencing is expected today for one of the men found guilty in the murder of Newport teenager Jason Fox. Jason Fox's body was found in an isolated area near Newport in October of 2020. Riley Hillstop was found guilty last month of 6 charges related to Fox's death, including second-degree murder. Hillstop faces a sentence of up to life in prison. And today, hundreds of Spokane Shock items go up for auction. The auction company tells Crim 2 that the sale is due to a default on payment of the lease and non-removal of the inventory. EstateSale.net listed photos that include the team's trophies, jerseys, and helmets left behind. Our Crim 2 investigation revealed back in February that the team's owner, Sam Adams, ran out of time to pay the Spokane Arena a security bond that was required to start the season.
Applications open up today for a new program that will help people experiencing homelessness reconnect with their family. So it's called the Homeward Bound Project, and the project helps people experiencing homelessness relocate to be with family or services outside of Spokane County. So this is an idea that has had some success in Western Washington. Volunteers of America run the program, and as a part of the application process, the group actually verifies family and caretakers in the new city before giving any money for transportation. The suspect in last week's road rage shooting on I-90 appeared in court yesterday. At 7:35, hear what the suspect said in his defense.
And here's the one thing you need to know about today's weather. It's looking to be hot and dry for today with plenty of sunshine, highs into the upper 80s. The weekend also looking to see mostly sunshine and hot temperatures. But if you're not a fan of the heat, you're not going to like next week. More is coming up in your full storm tracker forecast.
And it is time for your wake-up call. So what would you do with $660 million? Well, that's actually how much the jackpot is for the Mega Millions lottery. So we're asking you in today's wake-up call, what would you do with all of that cash? A lot of folks that watch our show are saying that they would give some of it away to help out local charities and causes in the area. And someone's saying that us making a home that is ADA compliant. That's pretty awesome.
That's
People are
awesome.
so generous and kind. I love that. Yeah, I love that. So let us know how you would spend the money. You can text us at 509-448-2000 or use the hashtag UpWithCrem on social media.
Well, taking a live look outside on this Friday morning, we say good morning to you, Inland Northwest. It is finally Friday. Let us know where you're watching from this morning. Text us at 509-448-2000. Go ahead and grab another cup of coffee. Maybe make it iced today. It's going to be a warm one out there.